This was my screen time from last week. Yeah, not good. And I know I'm about a year late to this trend, but for me, this isn't a trend. This is real life. You see, as a professional musician, I don't practice nearly as much as I ought to / want to. And to be the best of the best, you have to stay on top of your game. And that's something I haven't done. Because all I've been doing is scrolling on
Instagram.
I can't believe I'm even saying that. I thought I was exempt from it. I was like, TikTok can't get me. Instagram can't get me. How wrong was I? Jeez. But alas, it's time to do something about it. So, for the next 7 days, I'm going to be replacing my screen time with practice time. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Oh dear, I'm looking forward to this. 8 hours, you know. It's insane, bro. As you can see, I'm in a new place. I don't have the information from that screen time week. So we're going to do my screen time from last week. This is how long I spent on my phone last Sunday. Yeah. Even I was shocked. This is going to be a pretty difficult week. So my friend Daniela posted this on her story. And I was very intrigued. So I went to go listen to it. And the first minute just knocked me completely out. So for this week, I haven't done this in so long. But I'm going to transcribe this whole song for this week. You know, I'm probably going to be averaging like 6 hours a day. So hopefully I'll be able to get it done. It's currently 12 o'clock on Sunday the 14th of September. So I guess, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Going by my reaction to those 2 opening chords, you can tell we're going to be in for a long but great week. Yeah, this is silly. I'm a minute 32 in and I'm just like, this is proper piano playing. Like, this is serious. I then spent the next 4 minutes hearing things that I didn't even know were possible on the piano. It was time to actually start working out those chords. Oh my days. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's officially been an hour and 10 minutes. Actually, no, it hasn't because I forgot to start the top watch again. Probably been an hour and 20 minutes. Inflation and that, innit? Here's where we are so far. It's so silly. Oh my days. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, we're at almost 2 hours. This is where we're at so far. Something like that. The most what you could do when you just sit down and put your mind to it. You know what I mean? Right, I want to carry this on and then I'll probably see you tomorrow. There you go. Good morning. So yesterday I did 5 hours and 30 minutes, so I completed my challenge. Editing Myron here. I just realized how much I messed up the timing calculations. I didn't mess them up by hours, it was just literal minutes, so hopefully that's okay. But yeah, let's carry on. Now, 2 things. You might be wondering, the screen time was 6 hours and 4 minutes. Why did you do 5 hours and 30? Well, I was only on my phone for 5 hours and 30. Screen time counts a lot of things. I use my phone to record, so a lot of the time, my camera's taking up a lot of that. Well, not a lot, but you know, it's taking up some of the chance. Second of all, if we're going to complete this challenge, we need some strategy because that killed me yesterday. Now, happily for me, I have a plethora of instruments in my room. We can spread our resources. Because, you know, hounding piano all week is like going to the gym and just doing biceps. It's like, there's no range, you know what I mean? It's not what you want, you know, holistic growth. Today we'll start with bass actually because I've got a gig at the end of the month. So I need to learn the set list for that. For the next couple hours, I'm going to be like learning that set list. So yeah, day 2. This gig, so I just really practice standing up. I hate playing standing up. This is what it is. Cool. I think that's enough bass today. Gonna take a break. Practice session went well today. I got through the first set of songs. Yeah, looking forward to the next practice session, I suppose. Let's go. So I've been wanting to get back into playing trumpet actually. It's one of my favourite instruments. The reason I don't play it anymore. This is my main trumpet, as you can see. Lead pipe don't work. This is my secondary trumpet. As you can see, this is stuck in to the lead pipe and the lead pipe is bent. And my flugelhorn, the 3rd valve is broken. Like, it doesn't work. So that's the real reason why I haven't been playing trumpet. But listen, can't be making excuses if you want to do something, innit? So we're going to do what we can with what we've got. Since I haven't played it for years, I think the best thing to do is to get my embouchure back. You know what I mean? Try and reform that. Playing trumpet, not the problem, but I didn't realize it until I was looking online for some like embouchure tips, is that I put my lips over my teeth. I didn't realize that. Now, I have big lips. I'm a black person, so For me, I guess because there's more flesh there, it doesn't feel like I'm putting it over, but the excess just hangs over. A lot of forums are saying that it's probably not the best thing to do, to put it over your teeth. We'll see. For me, that's the most comfortable. Realistically, it's just a matter of playing the instrument and getting used to it. Okay, that was around about an hour and my mouth physically can't do anymore. Take another break and we've got the last hour. It's going okay so far. It's going well. I don't want to say anything. This is the brick wall because, you know, it's the start of the challenge. So stamina just has to keep going, you know what I mean? Righto, we're back. I think I'm just going to carry on with the transcription that I did yesterday. We've got about an hour and 20-ish minutes left. So we'll just see how far we can get with that. So yeah, there you go. And with that, day 2 is done. Roll on day 3. Okay, so yesterday we completed 5 hours and 30 minutes, roughly. Today, I think we have another 5 hours and 30 minutes. I guess as you earn it, same routine as yesterday. Let's start with bass. Right. That's roughly about an hour and 40 minutes. I've gone through the second set, so I'm going to take a break and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that, to be honest. I'm going to have some breakfast. Maybe I'll go through the set again. I'll see you in the next check-in. Okay, I've just had my breakfast and did some chilling, relaxing, because this challenge is taxing. But it's almost 12 o'clock, so let's carry on. Let's carry on. Okay. 2 hours 18. I've gone through the second set again, so I'm going to take another break and then probably go through the whole set list. We've got time to kill today, like 5.5 hours, so we've got time. I'll see you at the next check-in. Okay, officially gone through the whole set list. There's still a couple songs I'm iffy on, so I'll hit them tomorrow. We're on 3 hours 25 minutes, so we've got just over 2 hours left. Go have a break and then we'll come back to the transcription that we're working on for the week. Listen, yeah, it's day 4, and I think it's time we incorporate this instrument. I've always wanted to learn this instrument, and I've just been lethargic about doing it. I think it's about time we start practicing, especially given the week we're on. Now, today's our shortest day. I think we've only got like 4 hours and 15 minutes to do. And even then, I did about 45 minutes of trumpet practice earlier today. I don't think we need a break today. I think we can just go straight into it. Do you know what I mean? Keep the momentum flowing. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin day 4. I just want to put it out there that this is possibly one of the worst guitars you'll ever hear. Do you even know what brand this is? I'm sure my brother got it for like £40. But this isn't supposed to be performance. This is just to be able to practice like chord shape, getting faster at playing in general. So this is the current status of my guitar playing, which is not great, but yeah. We're gonna try and get faster, like changing between minor, major 7s, major 9s, like. See, that should be faster. Do you know what I mean? How we're gonna do that? My friend Joe has like these things where it's still these chords. So for the remainder of the week and all my practice sessions for guitar, I'm just gonna pick one and just try and actually play it up to speed. So. I think I'm gonna do that one. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. And that's the wicked thing about this challenge. From transcribing Claire Fisher's piece, yes, I've done so many more years on piano, but at the same time, I didn't know the piece at all. I didn't even know the first 2 chords. You saw how long it took me to get the first 2 chords. But to be 2 minutes in and to be able to recite it from memory, it just shows you what you can actually do. Just putting your mind to something, do you know what I mean? Whether we're great today, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. So every time this diminished shape, it just... We're just over an hour in. We're making progress. For me, the diminished shape always gets me. Like, any guitarists out there, if you have any tips on how to get better and faster at like forming the diminished shape, let me know, because it evades me every time. But yeah, we're making progress, and as I said before, it's possible. Anything you put your mind to with the Lord who gave you the breath to do this, you know what I mean? Anything you put your mind to, you can do. This is what this challenge is teaching me. You know what I mean? Another day, another 5-hour practice session. Well, just under 5 hours. I think I'm going to really focus on the transcription today. I'm going to really get down to nitty gritty and clean up all the mistakes that I have. All the bum notes. Yeah, all the blagging it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's going to take up the extent of my practice today. So let's get to it. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. Why am I only focused on the first 2.5-ish minutes? I'd rather do a little bit perfectly than the whole thing. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? Slapdash. You know what I mean? We're getting near the end of the challenge. I don't want to put so much pressure on myself and then disappoint myself when I inevitably don't do the whole thing. Because even doing this is a whole feat in itself. Do you know what I mean? Transcribing piano chords is not easy. There's so many notes going on, and sometimes you don't know if you're right. To even get 2.5 minutes in, like, I'm proud of myself for doing that in 4 days. And if in today's session I get it perfect and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to move on, then I'll move on. I'll move on to the next section. But as I said, I'd rather get this bit perfect than get the whole thing, but do it slapdash. Who wants 50% effort? No one. That's my reasoning for going back over what I've transcribed, see if it's perfect, see if there's any notes that I missed. Because even in this session, I realised the second chord that I transcribed, I did it wrong. I didn't add the B flat in. There's a B flat in there. It's just combing through, seeing any mistakes. Okay, so we're an hour in. I'm so glad I did this scrub through. There are so many things that I missed or misinterpreted, mistranscribed, and a lot of sticking points. So I'm literally just spending today cleaning them up. And as I said, if at the end of the session, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to move on, I'll move on. But if not, I want to get this perfect. You know what I mean? Maximum effort. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting to the proto challenge where, like, this is the brickle. This is the part of the challenge where I'm like, why did I start this? However, I will say I do feel my musicality and my musicianship like improving. It's been years since I've sat down and practiced, like literally dedicated time to just practice and not learning a set list or learning something for a specific event, but literally sat down and tried to improve myself. You hear my full thoughts at the end, but yeah, it's been difficult but needed. But I just need to push through for the last few days. We got this. Let's do this. Listen, yeah, it's good news, chaps and chapettes. Today is our last long haul practice session. It's been a week. It's been a week. Today we have 4 hours and 23 minutes. Final time where we can, really put in the work because I have something different planned for tomorrow. Right, we're an hour in, and so far it's just been maintenance and more inner workings of the actual piece, like feeling right note, which fingers playing the right notes, because certain fingers play in different strengths, and you can kind of hear what finger is using with some of the melody. It's literally just little nitpicks. I've got 3 hours left. I'm not sure I'll have time to go further into the piece this week. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see me attempt this for 30 days. And it's weird how you start like relating things to certain section of the piece. I don't know if you've transcribed anything before or tried to remember like a long section of a piece. Sometimes you just start associating things like that you've seen throughout your week, throughout your day with a certain section of the piece. For instance, this bit, I associate with running trainers. I don't know why I associate with that, but yeah. Let me know if that's ever happened to you before, or if I'm an anomaly. Another thing, I know it's kind of hard on this keyboard, getting your touch and feel right, making more notes prominent than other notes. That's really where the feel lies. Yeah, it's kind of hard on this keyboard because I played it so much that the velocity is kind of broken. Even with me pressing it down, the F sharp still comes out. just did another run through, and there's only like, I probably count on one hand how many mistakes there were. I think it may be time to move on. Realistically, I've been avoiding it because this next bit is, timing wise, it's not straightforward, but there is no growth in the comfort zone. We keep pushing, we keep stretching. Let's move on. Something like that. We're almost 3 hours in. This is one sticking point. It's just because the timing, he pushes the timing. It's not even hard, it's just getting your hand around like how it does it basically. I mean, that is transcription, but that's not the point.
Cheers, Jeff.
I want to get it in this session though, so I'm going to dedicate the next however long we have left of the practice session to get this bit, and then that'll be it for the week. Listen, people, today we celebrate. Today is a final day, and it's only 2 hours 23 minutes. Oh my days. The fact that I'm saying only 2 hours, that's how you know this week's living long. Today is a special day. For the next 2 hours, we're just gonna be playing everything that you practice. Playing piano, playing bass. Can't play trumpet because it's currently 9 p.m. and people sleeping. Got my cheese naan here. We're just gonna play through some songs and just have a blast for the next 2 hours. Now, unfortunately, due to a lot of things that happened yesterday, I had an hour left of practice that I had to do that I didn't get to. But wait, today at church, during all the interludes and stuff, usually it's just like mindless noodling. Not mindless noodling, but today I was like, oh, let me try and incorporate something that I've been learning from over transcription. As helpful transcription is, if you're not like incorporating it or using it to improve your own playing, it's kind of useless. So I think we can add an hour onto it because church is quite long today. But let's get on with the celebration. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, hour 27. It's been a wonderful time jamming, and honestly, I've felt improvement just from this week of practice. It's been insane. Anyway, let's move over to bass, but you've seen me doing enough time lapses, so let's go to the review. And so, the stats from the week. These are the hours that I did, and this is the total hours that I did practice this week. It really puts into perspective how much time is actually in the day. Even doing something as taxing and as challenging as this, I still had time to listen to podcasts that I listen to. Still had time to swim with my family. You know what I mean? I still had time, even doing 6 hours a day of practice. And honestly, I implore every single musician, every single creative to do this challenge, like at least once. Do this challenge and you'll see improvement, you'll hear improvement, you'll feel connected to your instrument again, as I have. So all in all, it's just been a great week. Challenging, yes, but it's been fantastic. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what other stupid challenges you want me to do. Have a nice